Hey there, music friends, and welcome back for another reaction and analysis video. Today, you and I are going to be listening to Estepario Siberiano doing his newest cover, Believer. This is an Imagine Dragons cover. Don't forget to check out the description down below. I've got links down there for Estepario's official YouTube channel, along with where you can go and purchase his merch and his music and all kinds of stuff. Those links are down there. There's also links down there on how you can support my channel. Things like channel membership, where you get early access to videos like this. And this video today is brought to you by Bang Cookies. These cookies are amazing. They're made with all organic ingredients and they taste amazing. They're so gooey and so chewy. It's real easy to get addicted to them. I definitely did. I ordered way too many. There's a discount code down below. Make sure to click on that link and go and try out Bang Cookies for yourself. Don't forget to leave me your thoughts on this music today down in the comments section. All right, right away, I'm going to make a comment here about his snare drum. I think you can all see that he has something laying on that snare drum. And what he basically does is he has a muffler on there. So he puts something on the drum to muffle the sound so that it has a tighter sound, so that it's not as spread out sounding. I'm really impressed by his right hand with the cymbal work that he's doing there. He keeps going back and forth between the hi-hat that he has over there and his other cymbal. And he's using that one hand to actually strike both of the cymbals, kind of like in an eighth note pattern. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And I'm kind of impressed just at the speed at which he can do that and the coordination that he has. Okay, I'm sorry I stopped again because we got a real close-up here of that muffler that I said he has on his snare drum. And I thought that's what I saw whenever I made that first comment about it. But now I get a close-up view, and what I suspect that I think is true. I think he took a 2.5 pound weight and he stuck it on the drum. I think that is actually a weight. At least that's what it looks like to me. That was sick, dude. So you saw him take out that third stick, and now he's got 2 sticks over there on that cymbal that he's playing. So he's kind of increased the speed by 2 on what he's doing there on that cymbal hand. But then we had just a sick fill. I think it was on the tom and the bass drum. Gosh, this dude just comes up with some really cool things, and he's so fast. So it was the tom and the bass drum that he had that fill in there. Let's listen again. That is so fast. You know, I think it is so impressive at the fills that he gets in there before the transition to the new section. You know, we saw him working there on the snare drum, just playing on that one drum, but the rhythm that he was playing there was just super duper even, super duper even sounding. So every note that he was hitting sounded exactly the same. That takes a lot of practice to do that, especially when you're playing with the force that he's playing with. That's impressive. That foot going. Wow. Look at that right arm going. Just how fast it goes on that cymbal. And you know, I didn't realize it at first, but the way that he plays that and the sound that he gets from the way that he plays that, it actually is more like a tambourine sound. Now that I'm listening and I'm thinking about it, it doesn't really emulate what I think the hi-hat normally sounds like. I think it has more of a tambourine sound. So maybe it's easier for him to get, you know, all the tambourine sounds in there doing it this way as opposed to the hi-hat sounds. Look at the sweat rolling down his face. That man's working hard. I'm going to stop right here. You know, because we're coming to a new section, I want to make this comment. I've said in other videos, and I really do think this about George, the man really thinks these things through. You get some drummers on the internet who just stick on the music and, you know, they think they're in a practice session and they're just kind of freestyling it, playing along with the music. That's good. You know, there's nothing wrong with that. But George is different. George puts on this music and he's got a plan in place and he has actually arranged what he is going to play. So he has this completely in song form, and most of the time it follows the form of the song. So we have a beginning section and then we have the next section. So the beginning might be the intro, then we have an A section, then a B section. It might come back to the A section, it might come back to the B. There might be a totally different ending, a C section. He has thought that out. And he is playing the same thing in that section right along with what's going on in the song. So that blows my mind that he's that kind of person as opposed to just freestyling it, which I don't think is awesome. You know, it's just somebody just kind of showing off that they can keep a beat and play certain things. George is not showing off. He just has that skill that he can arrange.
Last days last by the grace of the fire and the flames. You're the face of the future, the blood in my veins. Oh, ooh, the blood in my veins. Oh, ooh. But they never did, ever did, ebbing and flowing, inhibited, limited, till it broke up when it rained down. It rained.
Look at that weight movement. Now, can you tell that we came back to a familiar section and George is playing familiar beats? He's got, you know, the arranging down. And that weight, did you see the force that he was playing on that snare drum? That weight was bouncing around like that? This guy is powerful. George, we're backing up a little bit here, buddy. I want to hear more of that. Man, George is an amazing drummer. What an awesome arrangement. He is just on a whole other level with his skills and with his arranging. And I think that is just a deadly combination, that he can do all of that. I mean, arranging as a percussionist, I think is just crazy to even think of. Like I said, most people out on the internet, they're just, freestyling it. They don't really have a plan in place, and they're just putting their skills into the song, and they can feel the beat and they can put everything to the beat. That's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm not saying they're bad drummers. They are not bad drummers. What I'm saying is George is on another level, that George can do that and more, plus arrange his songs so that it follows the form of the music that he's playing along with, which I feel like that is just a whole other thing. I thought that was really unique, that he used just a common household thing like a weight, and maybe that's not common in all households. It is in mine. I have a full gym. I've just always enjoyed working out, and I appreciate George, that he works out and it helps him with his drumming. He has an amazing endurance and stamina because he works out. But he took that weight and put that on that snare drum. He is so creative with those things that he comes up with. And that's why he gets some unique sounds and he does some very unique things. He's just so creative. But it's just so much fun to watch him. His fills are just incredible. They're always in time. They're always super complicated. And the thing that just blows my mind is how even and how the same sounding all of his hits are. That is really extremely hard to do. That takes a lot of practice. You listen to somebody who's not as advanced at drumming as he is, and you turn your back or you close your eyes and you listen to them play, you can hear the unevenness between the power of their hits. George is not that way, and he's so mic'd up with all of his drums. If he was that way at all, you would clearly hear that, and you don't hear that. He is just playing so even. I love whenever he gets out that extra stick and he's playing on the cymbal, and he's got two sticks in the one hand and he's going back and forth on that. That's on a whole other thing. I've never seen anybody do that. I think that's pretty cool. And the fact that he throws an extra snare drum in with his playing to get a different sound on his drums, I think that's pretty cool too. Don't forget to check out the description down below. I've got links down there where you can go and hear this original song without my interruptions. You can go to his YouTube channel. You can check out his merch. All those things are great. Help support him. There's also links down below where you can help support this channel. Things like channel membership, where you get early access to videos like this. People get to see these way before other people. And there's some other really cool perks too. And there's more things coming down the line for that. Also, this video is brought to you by Bang Cookies. They're offering right now a 10% discount on any of the cookies that you buy. They are the best, man. I got so addicted to these things. They're organic and they taste so good. They're thick, they're big cookies. So, sometimes you might even need to share, unless you really, really like cookies. They're a big cookie. But make sure to click on that link down below and go and check them out. If you don't want to spend any money, you can still help this channel out. All you have to do is click on that subscribe button, click the like button, leave a comment down below. All of those things send signals to YouTube that this is a good video, and it helps to push it out so more people can see it. And if you do that, I appreciate it. Thank you. If you enjoyed this video today and you enjoyed George as much as I do, all you have to do to keep watching is click on another video you see on your screen. I can't thank you enough for taking time out of your day and spending that with me. I hope you'll come back and watch and listen to more music with me. Thank you, and I'll see you next time.